we're going to discuss the Positive Discipline Discussion Board, which is a part of Child Development Semester 2, Unit 4. Let's get started. So the first thing that you have to do is pick one of the following situations. Situation 1, your 18-month-old can't seem to make up his mind. First he wants to go outside, 2 minutes later he wants to come back in. A minute later he wants to go outside again. Situation number 2, your 2-year-old isn't ready to get into her car seat, regardless of your schedule. Her resistance and stalling seem to increase each day despite your patience and respectful attitude. When you finally run out of time and need to place her in her seat, she screams. Situation 3, your 3-year-old wants you to play with him when you need to make dinner. He howls and holds onto your leg. A few minutes later, he hits the dog. At dinner time, he demands yogurt instead of the food you've prepared. Later, he refuses to get out of the bathtub and he refuses to get ready. Now let's take a look at the rubric to help us figure out exactly what we need to do. So you'll notice at the top there is exceeds expectations, meets expectations, and does not meet expectations. So if you were to get 100% on this assignment, you will need to be in the exceeds expectations category for your discussion post as well as for commenting on classmates. So in order to get 100%, you need to respond to the scenario with at least 3 sentences. And then you also need to respond to 2 different classmates with at least 2 complete sentences. And you need to connect with your classmate, agree or disagree. It's not just to praise your classmates, it's all about connecting to what they're thinking and connecting your thoughts with what they're thinking. Now let's look at an example. In this example, this person does a pretty decent job of creating the post. You'll notice the post is right down at the bottom and they discuss situation number 2. This individual does a really great job of using at least 3 or more sentences to really get her point across. And then she also comments on a couple other classmates with at least 2 sentences. So I think that she does a pretty good job of being very clear about her thoughts and where she stands with the discussion. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact through email or messaging.